got deeper than I thought, deeper than the start. I was only letting you in, a little to the heart, just enough to feel your presence, not enough to fall. But the quiet way you stayed there changed it all. You didn't come with heavy words or promises too bright. You just kept showing up the same, every day and night. And somewhere in the stillness, I stopped holding back. What I thought was just a passing thing began to last. I was trying to keep it simple, trying not to need, but the calm inside your presence was a different kind of heat. You never made me hurry, and maybe that's the reason I let myself move. I thought I knew the limit, I thought I knew the line, but some things grow in silence till they take over the mind. It got deeper than I thought tonight, soft and true. Every quiet is softens, every little part of me is to you. It got deeper than I thought tonight. Now I see some love grows slowly, then changes everything. Streetlights moving through the curtains, rain soft on the pane. You were sitting there beside me, and nothing felt the same. There was no big revelation, no sudden burst of light, just the way your silence settled and stayed through the night. I was used to almost lovers, to the rush and to retreat, but your patience felt like safety, not like something incomplete. Every time I tried to name it, it slipped past what I knew, because this didn't feel dramatic, it just felt true. I thought death would come like thunder, but it came in quieter ways, like your hand staying near mine. You never asked for all of me, you let it come in time. And maybe that's the reason I stopped guarding what was mine. I don't need another fire that burns and disappears. Maybe love gets strongest when it learns to stay sincere. It got deeper than I thought tonight, more than I planned. Every quiet second took my hand, no one forcing on the feeling, no one rushing where it goes. It got deeper than I thought tonight, and it shows. It got deeper than I thought tonight, soft and true. Every little part of me leans to. It got deeper than I thought tonight. Now I see some love grows slowly, then changes everything. Clouds drift slowly past the skyline, moonlight running thin, but the warmth inside your presence still moved under my skin. I was trying to stay careful, trying not to fall too far, but your steady wave of loving changed the meaning of guard. Every second stretched with meaning, without asking me to run. And before I knew what happened, the distance had come undone. Some love doesn't announce itself, it arrives in layers, between a moment when nothing loud intervenes. I used to think that death meant danger, but maybe I was wrong. Maybe what was meant to last takes a little longer to become. It got deeper than I thought tonight, burning soft and low. Every second turning into something I don't know. Nothing louder than a stillness, nothing stronger than the calm. It got deeper than I thought tonight, and now I'm gone. Then I'm gone. And I'm gone. It got deeper than I thought tonight, into every part. What I thought was only maybe has my heart. I thought I knew my limits till you stay. The energy didn't disappear all at once. It softened into something else. What used to feel electric settled into something I could tell. Conversations lost their urgency, nothing left to prove. But the way you stay consistent changed the way we move. A different kind of closeness took the place of what we knew. Not as loud as how it started, but somehow more true. What once felt unpredictable now felt understood. And I didn't need the chaos to believe this could be good. There wasn't anything to chase anymore, nothing left to win, but something in the way you stay. Let me lean in without the need for fireworks, without the need for signs. Something in the quiet started feeling like it's mine. After the high, you were still here tonight, and it showed. Every quiet second held its own. No rush to recreate it, no need to make it loud, but stay when it got quieter, stood out. After the high, you were still here tonight. Now I see something that didn't disappear, stayed with me. Rain moved slowly down the window, lights fading low. Nothing in the moment felt like it had to grow. The need to define it faded, the need to understand. And the way you didn't question helped me stand. Every word carried less pressure, but more meaning than before. And the calm inside your presence didn't ask for more. Something in the way we moved didn't need control, and the silence in between us started making us whole. There was no need to fix it, no need to pretend, but something in the stillness didn't end. What stayed when everything slowed down felt clear. Something real doesn't disappear. After the high, you were still here tonight, and it stayed. Every quiet second didn't fade. No spark like at the beginning, no rush to prove it true, but something in the silence carried through. After the high, you were still here tonight, and I know what survives the quiet can grow. Morning light replaced the shadows, so nothing left to hide. And the way we sat together felt steady inside. The absence of excitement didn't feel like a loss, and the calm inside the moment didn't feel like cost. Something shifted in my thinking, something rearranged it. What I thought defined a feeling no longer felt the same. Some things aren't meant to stay intense, they evolve. What once needed constant motion learns to resolve. There's no moment you can trace it, no sudden change, just something becoming stable instead of strange. And what remains when it quiets down is what's real. Not everything needs intensity to feel. After the highest year, now I know every quiet second helped it grow. Nothing louder than the stillness, nothing stronger than the calm. What remained when it faded carried on. After the high, and it's true, yeah. What didn't disappear was you. The high faded, you didn't. At some point I stopped measuring it, stopped asking what it means. The way it kept unfolding didn't need to be seen. What used to feel uncertain settled into place, and the absence of intensity didn't feel like space. There was something in the way it stayed without demanding more, and the quiet in your presence opened up a door. I didn't expect it to linger, didn't expect it to stay, but the more I let it breathe, the less it slipped away. No sudden realization, no moment I could name, but something in the way it settled didn't feel the same. What I thought was temporary didn't disappear. Something I kept at distance brought me here. It still matters more than I thought tonight, and I feel every quiet second turn real. No signal when it changed me, no moment I could trace, but now I feel it in every place. It still matters more than I thought tonight. Now I know something I didn't expect still grows. Rain sliding down the window, city lights below. Every second held a meaning I didn't need to know. There was no need to define it, no need to explain, but the way you stay consistent didn't change. Every thought I tried to quiet found its way back through, and the calm inside your presence felt new. What I thought would slowly fade stayed in place, and the silence in between us left a trace. There wasn't any reason, there wasn't any plan, but something in the way it forms still stands. What I tried to leave behind didn't go. Something I didn't expect chose to grow. It still matters more than I thought tonight, and it's clear every quiet second brought me here. No warning when it shifted, no line I could draw, but now I feel it without flaw. It still matters more than I thought tonight. Now I see something I didn't want stayed with me. Morning light across the skyline, everything exposed. Still the feeling didn't vanish, it just chose to remain inside the silence without demand. And the way it's taken since they'd help it understand. Some things don't announce their weight until they stay, until they settle into something that won't go away. There's no single point of impact, no visible change, just something becoming certain, something strange. And by the time you notice, it's already true. What you thought you didn't need stayed with you. It still matters more than I thought tonight. Now I know every quiet second helped it grow. Nothing louder than the stillness, nothing stronger than the truth. What I didn't plan to keep stayed with you. It didn't fade, it stayed. Something shifted without warning, not loud, not fast. A subtle change in how I felt compared to everything past. There was no way behind your words, no hidden expectation, just a kind of quiet presence without complication. I stopped searching for a meaning, stopped needing to define what I felt when you were near me, didn't need a sign. There was comfort in the silence more than anything I knew. Not because it filled the space, but because it stayed true. Nothing felt uncertain, nothing pulled away. There was something in the rhythm that decided to stay. No tension in the distance, no pressure in the air. And without even noticing, I stopped feeling aware. Something in the way this moves tonight feels real. Every moment settling without appeal. No confusion in the silence, no need to overthink. Something steady keeps expanding at the brink. It doesn't pull me under, it doesn't disappear. What I feel when you're beside me stays clear. Light reflecting off the glass, rain moving slow. There was nothing left question, nothing left to know. Each second felt connected without trying to hold. Something warm but unfamiliar, something calm, not cold. The distance I would usually feel was nowhere to be found, and the quiet in your presence had a different kind of sound. It didn't echo empty, it didn't disappear. It stayed right where it started and somehow brought me near. No need to pull it closer, no need to let it go. What stayed inside the moment began to grow. Without asking for attention, without asking to be seen, something real was forming somewhere in between. This doesn't feel like anything before it stays. Every second settling in new ways. No illusion in the silence, no reflection I can trust. What exists between these moments is enough. It doesn't rush to happen, it doesn't disappear. Something in the way it moves keeps it here. How clouds faded into nothing, night turning thin. Still the feeling never shifted, it stayed within. Not something I could measure, not something I could name, but the way it kept returning never felt the same. Every time I tried to question, it pulled me back again. Not because it needed answers, but because it didn't end. Not everything needs intensity to be true. Some things exist quietly between two. No extremes, no breaking points, no collapse. Just something slowly building without gaps. And maybe what I'm feeling is something I can trust. Not built from fleeting moments, but built from us. Nothing here is asking me to rush tonight. It stays. Every quiet second finds its place. Nothing louder than the stillness, nothing stronger than the calm. What I thought I didn't need is what I want. No beginning I can trace, no end in sight. Just something slowly forming through the night. It doesn't need to change, it already did. There wasn't any moment I could point to, nothing loud or clear, just a quiet shift in how I felt whenever you were near. It didn't start with intention, it didn't ask for space. Something subtle moved inside me without leaving a trace. I thought it was temporary, something I'd outgrow, but where it's stayed consistent made it whole like a cross. Just a slow accumulation of what I thought was lost. Nothing asked for attention, nothing asked to be, but something in the silence started changing me without needing to explain it, without needing control. Something found a rhythm that replaced the old. Didn't notice when it changed tonight, but it did. Every quiet second pulled me in. No signal I could follow, no moment I could name, but everything inside me wasn't the same. What began as something distant Every second held a meaning without making a sound. Nothing needed confirmation, nothing needed proof. And the quiet in your presence felt like truth. I stopped trying to measure it, stopped trying to define what I felt when you were near me. Didn't need a line. Every time I tried to question, it softened instead. And the silence kept unfolding everything unsaid. Didn't need a reason, didn't need a plan, but something in the stillness made me understand. No urgency to name it, no pressure to decide. Something real was growing from inside. Didn't notice when it changed tonight, but it did. Every quiet second pulled me in. No signal I could follow, no moment I could name, but everything inside me wasn't the same. What began as something distant now feels close. Something I didn't see before now shows. Clouds breaking in the morning light coming through. Still the feeling never shifted, it stayed true. There was nothing left to question, nothing left to chase. Just a quiet understanding that it found its place. Some things don't arrive fully formed, they grow in the spaces left unspoken and what we don't show. No need for a turning point or a fall. It becomes something certain without it all. And before you recognize it, it's real. Not because it demanded, but because you feel. Didn't notice when it changed tonight. Now I know every quiet second helped it grow. Nothing louder than the stillness, nothing stronger than the calm. What I didn't see before is what I'm on. No moment I can trace it to, no single truth, just something slowly forming inside you. It didn't happen all at once, that's why it stayed. It didn't happen all at once, that's why it stayed. At some point I stopped expecting anything to remain. What we had felt distant, like it wouldn't stay the same. There was less to hold on to, less to recognize, and the way it settled quietly felt like a disguise. I assumed it had faded like everything before, but something in the way it stayed felt alive more. There was no clear ending, no final scene, just the absence of intensity in between. I thought it had already passed, I thought it disappeared, but something in the silence kept it here. There was no dramatic moment, no reason to believe, but something in the way it stayed didn't leave. I thought it was over, but it wasn't tonight. Now I see every quiet second stay with me. No moment that confirmed it, no signal in the air, but something in the silence was still there. I thought it was over, but it wasn't tonight. Now I know what doesn't need attention still grows. Rain falling through the background, lights fading low. Every second felt familiar, even so. There was no need to question, no need to explain, but the way it kept returning wasn't the same. What I thought I had moved past stayed inside, and the quiet in your presence didn't hide. Every space I tried to fill led back again, and the pattern kept repeating without end. There was no sudden answer, no reason to believe, but some quiet second turning real. No warning when it shifted, no point I could define, but something in the silence stayed in line. I thought it was over, but it wasn't tonight. Now it's true, what I thought was gone was you. Morning light breaking through, everything clear. Still the feeling never vanished, it's still here. There was no need to recreate, no need to pretend, and the quiet in your presence didn't end. Some things don't need a fight to survive, they remain. Even when they change shape, they sustain. There's no need for confirmation, no need to prove. What stays without attention still moves, and by the time you notice, it's already real. Not because you held it, but because you feel. I thought it was over, but it wasn't tonight. Now I know every quiet second helped it grow. Nothing louder than the stillness, nothing stronger than the truth. What I thought had disappeared was you. It didn't end, it stayed. How I see it now. No need to rewrite what we had existed fully in its time and its light. I don't feel the need to question where it could have gone, and the quiet in that ending feels strong. There's no part of me resisting, no part holding on, and the way it settled in me feels done. What we had didn't disappear, it reached its place in the calm inside the memory. Feels like grace, there's no need to undo it, no need to pretend. What existed in the moment reached its end. I don't try to hold on to it, I don't need to stay, but something in the stillness didn't fade. I'm okay with how it ended tonight. Now I see every quiet second staying and it didn't fade. I'm okay with how it ended tonight. Now I see every quiet second stay with me. No need to change the outcome, no need to rewind. What existed in that moment is mine. I'm okay with how it ended tonight. Now I know something real doesn't disappear when you let it go. Moving slow, every second still feels present. Even so, there was never any pressure, never any fear, and the calm inside your presence still feels near. Every moment that we share still exists, not because I hold it, but because it is. What we had didn't break apart, it completed in the quiet in that end. It feels needed, there's no need to change it, no need to define. What existed in that moment lives in time. I don't search for something more, I don't need to see, but something in the stillness stays with me. I'm okay with how it ended tonight. Now I feel every quiet second was real. No need to recreate it, no need to go back. What existed in that moment doesn't lag. Still the feeling hasn't vanished, it's still here. There was no need to hold on to what already stayed in the quiet, in the memory never fades. Nothing left unfinished, nothing left undone, and the way it settled in me feels like one. Some things don't need forever to be enough. Some things don't need to continue to be loved. There's no loss in what we had, no regret, because something true existed, even if it's sad. And by the time you understand it, it's already peace. What you thought was an ending was release. I'm okay with how it ended tonight. Now I know every quiet second helped me grow. Nothing louder than the stillness, nothing stronger than the calm. What we had didn't disappear, it lives on. I'm okay with how it ended tonight. And I see what we had was always part of me. It didn't last forever, but it was real, and that's enough for me. At first it felt like passing time, just another late night space. But the way you held the moment made it harder to replace. There was something in your timing, in the way you didn't rush, that slowly pulled me closer without asking me too much. Every second built a layer I didn't plan to keep, and before I even noticed it was sinking deeper than sleep. I told myself I'd leave it light, I told myself I'd go, but the calm inside your presence made it harder to say no. What started without meaning turned into something real, and somewhere in the quiet I forgot how not to feel. I wasn't looking for attachment, I wasn't trying to stay, but the way you moved around me changed everything. Stay longer than I should have tonight, but I did. Every quiet second pull me in, no warning when it shifted, no moment I could name, but everything inside me wasn't the same. Stay longer than I should have tonight. Now I see something I was avoiding found me. Light reflected off the ceiling, rain soft against the glass. Every word between us felt like something meant to last. There was no need to fill the space, no pressure in your tone, and somehow in the stillness I stopped feeling alone. A distant sound scary started fading out of view, and the rhythm of your presence felt easier than I knew. Each moment came together without trying to control, and the silence in between us started shaping something whole. I didn't see it forming, I didn't try to leave, but something in the quiet became something I need. There was no point of resistance left inside of me. What I tried to keep at distance wouldn't leave. Stayed longer than I should have tonight, but I did. Every quiet second pulled me in, no signal I could follow, no pattern I could trace, but everything around me shifted place. Stayed longer than I should have tonight. Now I know something I wasn't ready for can't grow. Clouds drifted past the skyline, night losing shape. Still the feeling held its ground, didn't fade. I tried to step away from it, tried to keep control, but the warmth inside your presence already took its toll. What I thought was temporary turned into something deep, and the silence in your presence became something I keep. Some things don't feel dangerous until they stay, until they settle in your system and won't go away. There's no sharp edge to notice, no moment you resist, just something quietly changing in the middle of all this. And by the time you question it, it's already true. What you thought you were avoiding now belongs to you. Stayed longer than I should should have tonight. Now I'm here, every quiet second made it clear. Nothing louder than the stillness, nothing stronger than the pool. Stayed longer than I should have tonight. Now I'm full, stayed longer than I should have tonight. And it's real, what I didn't want to feel. Was a time I would've chased it, try to make it last, try to turn a quiet feeling into something fast. But the way that slowly formed changed how I see what I thought I needed. Doesn't move me. I don't feel the need to push it. I don't feel the rush, and the silence in the moment feels like enough. Every second feels complete without demand, and the calm inside your presence helps me understand. There's no need to force a meaning, no need to define what exists without for something deeper. I don't need to prove, but something in the stillness feels like truth. I'm not looking for more tonight. This is enough. This is enough. Every quiet second feels like trust. There's no need to complicate it. No need to inside this moment is the link. I'm not looking for more tonight. I just stay. Every say, everything I thought I needed fell away. Light reflecting through the window, rain moving slow. Every second feels connected without needing to know. There was no expectation, no need to explain, and the way I stay consistent didn't change. Every thought I used to follow feels far away, and the quiet in your presence made it stay. There's no pressure in the silence, tried to keep distant, found a way to stay. It didn't arrive all at once, didn't make a sound, but the way it kept returning pulled me down. I thought I could contain it, thought I could control, but the quiet in your presence took its toll. Every time I tried to silence it, it came back through, and the calm inside your presence felt true. There was no moment I decided, no line I crossed, but something in the way it formed didn't get lost. What I tried to minimize didn't fade, something in the silence stayed. I can't pretend it doesn't matter tonight. Now I feel every quiet second turning real. No signal when it changed me, no point I could define, but something in the silence stayed in line. I can't pretend it doesn't matter tonight. Now I know what I try to push away won't go. Rain falling through the distance, lights fading slow. Every second held a weight I didn't know. There was no need to explain it, no need to define, but the way it stayed consistent stayed in mind. Every thought I tried to move past came back again, and the quiet in your presence didn't end. What I thought I could escape from stayed with me, and the silence in between us wouldn't leave. There was no sudden shift, no moment I could trace, for something in the stillness found its place. What I tried to push away stayed close, something I didn't want shows. I can't pretend it doesn't matter tonight. Now it's real, every quiet second makes me feel. No warning when it changed me, no sign I could see, but something in the silence stayed with me. I can't pretend it doesn't matter tonight. Now I see what I tried to avoid is me. Morning light across the skyline, everything clear. Still the feeling hasn't faded, it's still here. There was no way around it, no way to deny, and the quiet in your presence didn't lie. Some things don't ask for permission, they stay, even when you try to move them away. There's no way to outrun it, no way to hide. What settles in the silence lives inside, and by the time you face it, it's already true. What you thought you could avoid is you. I can't pretend it doesn't matter tonight. Now I know every quiet second helped it grow. Nothing louder than the stillness, nothing stronger than the truth. What I tried to push away was you. Just another late night hour, just another room with you. I told myself don't settle in, don't let this go too deep. But your voice moved through the silence like something I should keep. There was no dramatic entrance, no promises, no plea. Just the way you made the stillness feel as heavier on me. Every second stretched a little longer than I planned, and the quiet in your presence felt like landing on dry land. You didn't try to impress me, you didn't try too hard. You just stayed a little closer till I lowered my guard. You never asked for forever, you never pushed too far. And maybe that's the reason I forgot what my defenses are. I don't always trust the feeling when it starts this slow, but some things get stronger the slower that they go. Didn't mean to stay this long tonight, but I'm still here. Every quiet second makes it clear. No one pulling on the moment, no one forcing what it was. Didn't mean to stay this long tonight, but I was. Didn't mean to stay this long tonight, but you feel right. Every little piece of this moves like. Didn't mean to stay this long tonight, but I do. Maybe I was always walking into you, but now I do. Maybe I was always walking into you. Streetlights falling through the curtains, soft gold on the wall. You were talking low and steady like we had no need to call anything by any name yet. Anything too fast, and the way you let it breathe made me think that this could last. I was used to sharp beginnings, then a sudden disappear. But your calm felt like a language I could finally start to hear. You didn't chase my shadow, you didn't test my doubt. You just stayed there through the silence till I let the truth come out. Every minute kept unfolding without pressure, without fear. And I found myself still sitting cause I wanted to be here. You never tried to fix me, you never tried to own. You just made the room feel softer than being alone. And maybe that's the difference between comfort and control. Some love doesn't take you over, it just makes you whole. Didn't mean to stay this long tonight, didn't mean to stay this long tonight, but I'm still here. Every quiet second makes it clear. No one pulling on the moment, no one forcing what it was. Didn't mean to stay this long tonight, but I was. Didn't mean to stay this long tonight, but you feel right. Every little piece of this moves like. Didn't mean to stay this long tonight, but I do. Maybe I was always walking into you. Maybe I was always walking into you. Clouds drip slowly past the skyline, moonlight losing edge. But the warmth inside your presence kept pulling at the ledge. Where I usually would leave things, where I usually would run, but your steady way of staying made me wanna come undone. Not in fear, not in chaos, but in something calm and true. And the quiet in your presence felt like something I could choose. Ooh, some nights are made for leaving, some rooms change what you know. Some people don't arrive like fire, they arrive like home. No drama, no collision, no sharp edge to survive. Just a slow and quiet closeness that makes the body feel alive. I used to trust the leaving more than anything to stay, but maybe the truest feeling is the one that isn't afraid. Didn't mean to stay this long tonight, but I belong. Every quiet second pull me on. Nothing louder than the stillness, nothing stronger than the calm. Didn't mean to stay this long tonight, but I belong. Didn't mean to stay this long tonight, but now I know. Some love gets deeper when it's slow. I came in like I'd leave soon, but I never did. not in a way that breaks, just a quiet change in rhythm in the space we used to take. The way you looked at me was softer, but not the same as before. There was less of that excitement, but something deeper at the core. I kept waiting for the feeling to return the way it was, but the silence held a different weight that didn't need, because no sudden rush of energy, no fire in the air, but the way you stayed beside me told me something's still there. This isn't how it used to feel, but it's still real, and somewhere in the difference I can feel there's something underneath it, something that remains even when the surface doesn't feel the same. And it didn't feel the same tonight, but I stayed. Every quiet second didn't fade, no spark like in the beginning, no rush to make it new, but something in the silence still feels true. It didn't feel the same tonight, but I know something deeper underneath still grows. Yeah. Late nights lost their urgency, no need to prove a thing, no need to chase a moment or the feeling it could bring. The way we spoke got slower, less to say but more to mean, and every word between us felt quieter but clean. I didn't feel the same excitement, didn't feel the same high, but I also didn't feel the need to leave or say goodbye. There was comfort in the stillness, in the way we didn't move, and something in that absence started feeling like truth. I don't need it, I was started, I don't need that rush. Something in the way it settled is enough, and even when it's quiet or even when it's low, something in the way it stays still shows. It didn't feel the same tonight, but I stayed. Every quiet second didn't fade, ain't no fire like the beginning, no moment I could chase, but something in the silence took its place. It didn't feel the same tonight, now I see something real doesn't need intensity. Morning light replaced the shadows, nothing left to hide, and the way we sat together felt steady, not alive, but alive in a different sense. Not loud, not bright, just something that continues even without the night. I stopped trying to compare it to what it used to be, and the quiet in that moment felt like clarity. Some love doesn't stay exciting, it changes form from something unpredictable to something warm. There's no moment you can mark it, no clear divide, it just slowly becomes something that doesn't need to hide. It didn't feel the same tonight, but I stayed. Every quiet second still remains.